words. One interaction I found interesting with Kisukes was when he was training Ichigo before the Soul Society arc. In his training, he would deliver a speech that gave us more information on his perspective of fear. For Kisukes, fear during combat is a liability. While other characters have their different philosophies on life and battle, I think they all make sense in various circumstances. Unlike others such as Tozen, who spoke of the importance of fear, which I have discussed in his respective video, Kisukes talks about the negative traits of fear. Having fear itself is important in its own way, but too much fear and fear in the wrong situations can cripple you. It can render you paralyzed when operating under fear. As he'd say here, in other words, Kisukes here emphasizes thinking of what you want to happen rather than what you do not want. Thinking about the circumstances that you don't want during the act will make you hesitant, afraid, and ultimately less successful. This influences the subconscious far more than you think. Thinking and feeling what you want will prime your subconscious to act that way. Thinking of success will grant your subconscious the ability to do what it needs to succeed. Your reflexes, your body, your mind will all be heightened. But the same is true for the opposite. Visualizing failure will dull the senses and ruin your performance. Whatever you think and visualize is what you will attract. That is what Uruhara was trying to get across to Ichigo. In a battle, in a fight to the death, you focus on what you want to do to prevent fear from creeping in. Kisukes' solution to this is sheer resolve. Resolve so strong that you can steer clear of unwanted thoughts and feelings. If you lack the resolve, the strong determination to succeed, then you are already at a great disadvantage. If you are constantly thinking of losing during the act, then you lack resolve. Losers think about ways to lose, and winners think about ways to win. We all have fallen prey to negative thinking and visualizing, but this was a good reminder to Ichigo and us, as Kisukes' teachings can be used in our lives in countless ways. How much resolve do you have? Has fear paralyzed or weakened you, as it did with Ichigo at the start? All of this can be boiled down into the words of think of what you want to accomplish, and be determined and disciplined enough not to fall into negative visualizations and thought patterns. Learn to control your mind, your thoughts, and feelings. If fear and negative thought patterns hold you back, it will be similar to accelerating and pressing the brakes on a car. Ensure your resolve is as strong as it can be to ensure success. When you do something, do it with all that you have. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't think of failure during the act because that is not an option. It won't happen. That is someone with strong resolve. But it's important to gather the skills needed to back up the resolve as well, so you don't border the lines of delusion. As someone who prepares as much as Kisukes, it is important to make contingency plans as well.